Right. And that recently I've had to rethink some of the Reconquista ideology because at first I thought it could just be fought on a congregational level if you just have enough individual conservative churches in a denomination. If you just get 51% of the denomination to be conservative, then the conservatives win. But you're right, institutions, not just the churches themselves, but the seminaries, the universities, the organizations, those are what matter. And even conservatives in mainline churches tend to have this apathy towards institutions. They tend to see institutions as more of a parasite. And one of I think my favorite video of yours that got me thinking for such a long time is comparing modern evangelical approaches to institutions to the three groups in the Reformation: the Lutherans, the Calvinists, and the Anabaptists. So correct me if I'm misrepresenting you, but you said the Lutheran approach to institutions is reform existing ones. The Reformed approach would be build new ones. And the Anabaptist approach is simply reject institutions full stop. So if I was
Right.
to assign people to different things, I would say Jordan Cooper, our favorite Lutheran, is definitely has more the Lutheran mindset. The LCMS successfully purged one of its institutions of liberalism, and that's why the LCMS continues to be conservative. And Jordan Cooper talks a lot about the need to preserve old universities and the value of the Ivy Leagues. An example of the reformed approach, if this is the reformed approach, I don't agree with it, but would be Doug Wilson, who is
Hmm.
basically says screw all the mainstream churches and universities, but he's trying to start his new university, like New St. Andrews in Moscow, Idaho. He's
Yeah.
trying to build a new church. I mean, and I'm just so skeptical as to if that can achieve anything at all ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm massively skeptical.
Yeah.
And then there's, of course, the most common approach, I think, is the Anabaptist one.
Yeah.
Even in Episcopalian or Reformed or
Yeah.
Presbyterian circles, they have an Anabaptist approach to institutions, which is that they say institutions are just going to be petri dishes of liberalism no matter what, so let's just retreat from them.
Yeah.
Um, so, obviously, I don't like the Anabaptist approach. It's why we lose. Um, I seem to favor mostly the what you would call the Lutheran approach, but I'm Reformed, not Lutheran. So would you say that's an accurate summary of those three approaches?
I think there's a lot of insight into that summary. And I think for the most part, what happened in American evangelicalism is that an implicit Anabaptist ecclesiology has been going. But